churches in the building. Listen, I am the streets ordained Minister Jap, a.k.a. Brother Beige, a.k.a. Japalutha King Jr., a.k.a. Light Skin Lucifer. It's time to cook. We here to put these hoes, pussies in the dirt and do this work in this church. You niggas, brush your teeth, wash your ass, brush your face. You look like a vigilante in the face. You got the swagger of a refugee. Banana boat swag. You're dirty. Holes in your tank top face ass niggas. You're dirty. You niggas stop nay-naying and tay-taying and get some dignity about yourself. Stop letting these bitches use your face as a toilet seat. That is not squirt, young man. That is urine. You let them urinate on your face because you're a pervert and you paid for it because you're an alpha trick. You're an alpha simp. You're an alpha goofy at best. You bitches, I guess you're never gonna get your pH balance together, huh? You hoes are in the baby making Olympics. And you got a gold medal in baby mamahood. So I don't want to hear shit from no saggy titty, ratchet, single mother with a degree. It means shit to me. We here to put these hoes in the coffin, man. Drag them. Get at these simps. Drag them. We here to put the sleeper hole on the woke community. Welcome to the Realest Show on YouTube, where it's a real man with real balls, real integrity, going at shit in a real way, destroying feminism everywhere we go. We know who the real enemy is. We know what the enemy is. Feminism. I stand for the free-thinking straight black man, the free-thinking straight men in general, the free-thinking straight woman. You got a place here. You can always join this church. Y'all ready to get into this shit? Let's go, man. Church, 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 check in. Talk to me, you perverts! Niggas is acting like German shepherds, man. Salute to Marcus coming through with our first super chat, kicking the church off right, showing love to his minister. Say Willie D, Willie Dum Dum, switching up on the Biden bullshit. Comfortable old nigga style. Hey, man, you can never believe no nigga that sucked that rap like how he did, man. That nigga older than my fucking father jumping into this podcast shit, man. I hate the fact that they platform weak shit, but that's just how shit goes. If you don't curse, you know, you're too vulgar. This nigga don't know nothing about this game. Shit out of here, man. Shit is trash and you know it. It's just visible trash. Visible trash. There's a lot of visible trash on YouTube, man. I'll be like wondering, like, how the hell did this shit get 400,000 views? How does he? I'm like, wow. Visible trash, though. You know? Willie D shouldn't say shit with his album still on the net. Man, if you listen to Willie D, not only is it garbage, but it's borderline perverted and disgusting. All right. Now, this was y'all request, because I got a lot of shit I want to talk about this week, but I work for y'all. I work for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is a fan-funded show. Make sure you show your appreciation. Hit the like button when you walk in the room. Hit the share button. Rest in peace, Simple to P. Rest in peace, Simple to P, man. Man, I'm mad that brother gone, man. That was a real one right there, man. That was a real one. Chi-Town, man. We lost a good one, man. You know? It's really time to cook, man. Shout out to Powerful Pictures coming through with another a super chat. Okay, I got you, nigga. They say Ghetto Boys for life. Nigga, the Ghetto Boys was terrible, nigga. Only nigga who could really do a little something was Scarface, and he ain't even all that. Come on, man. Don't get me started on that shit. Please, let's not go down the road of hip-hop again, man. You know, you niggas, just because they was the first to do it, that's like me calling Crucial Conflict legends. Had one goddamn song. Everything else was trizzy. Well, nah, they had some shit. But it's a rap. They couldn't come out now. Neither could Scarface, nigga. You couldn't keep up. Only old nigga that actually, see, y'all got me talking about hip-hop. Only old nigga who actually survived the test of time, who can still rap to this day. There's a few of them. But mainly, Busta Rhymes, nigga. Busta Rhymes, nigga. Scarface can rap. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Shit, whack as hell. Nas stuck around. I ain't gonna say. Not gonna say KRS-One either. That's what. See, those some of this shit just be the shit you're supposed to say. You know what I'm saying? KRS-One, LL, Ice Cube. No, they couldn't. If you can't keep up right now, you know what I'm saying? You didn't evolve. Them niggas still rap like it's 87, man. You know, one word rhymers. They don't rhyme multiple words, man. Shit, I get E40 better credit than motherfucking Scarface. He can stay relevant. You know, Bone Thugs fell off. They fell off. AZ still got it. AZ still got. See, y'all, why y'all want to do this hip hop shit with me right now? You know I'm a hip hop head, man. I'll tell you, Jadakiss is the best rapper to ever pick up a microphone. Nobody's better than Jadakiss. Nobody's better than Jadakiss, nigga. Jadakiss is the best rapper, period. Best rapper ever. Ever. Jadakiss does not have one whack verse. Every nigga you name, I can name a whack verse. I can name a whack song. Nothing Jadakiss has ever done has been whack. Everything Jadakiss done has been flawless. Jadakiss been hitting swishes every time he pick up the motherfucking pen. Every time that nigga get in the booth. Jadakiss, nigga. You know? Stop. Rose, yeah, Rose. Rose good. Rose is a, yeah. Willie the Kid was raw, but he lacked luster. He didn't have star quality. God, y'all want to do this shit? Freeway was the truth, but PD Crack was better. PD Crack just couldn't stay out of jail and get his moment. Yes, Jadakiss is better than Jay-Z. Joel Santana's garbage. Fabulous is what Mace should have been. But Fabulous is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Fabulous is the truth. But still, nobody's better than Jadakiss, bro. Nobody better than Jadakiss. Tupac was good, but you know, he still got a simplified rhyme. His rhymes are too simple. Don't get me started on Eminem shit. We're gonna go into a whole nother show if y'all start mentioning Eminem, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I like Pee Wee the Long Way though. Lloyd Banks, lack star quality. Fresh Montana, he's all right. He's all right. I ain't gonna say Jay-Z. The new Jay-Z's trash. Old Jay-Z is the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up when you evolve into trash. Yeah, Ghostface Killer and I was just thinking about this today too. Ghostface Killer and Raekwon was the best out of Wu-Tang, flat out. Ghostface worked harder than everybody in Wu-Tang. Method Man was the star. Cassidy is the truth. If you combine Raekwon and Ghostface, if they No Homo had a baby, it would be West Side Gun. West Side Gun is when you mix Ghostface and Raekwon together, you got like a super rapper. That nigga is the truth. RZA sucked as a rapper. Keep it 1,000. RZA sucked as a rapper. Rock Marciano mastered RZA's style. RZA got a little too weird as he started to progress. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm always gonna love Project Pat. I was raised off Project Pat, nigga. You know, cannabis is trash now. You know, Outkast, overrated. Fat Joe, overrated. You know, 8-Ball MJG. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a different type of flavor. Benzino. Now y'all just throwing stupid shit out here. All right, let's get into this, man. We on part 3. Niggas say 2 Live Crew. It was some perverts. All right. White people avoiding black people, part 3. White people avoiding black people, part 3. We got to get into this, man. I love this subject because I got a lot of you niggas thinking. I love this subject. I got a lot of you niggas thinking. And for those who are new to the subject or whatever, I got to bring you up to speed on what triggered this. I think this is one of the most powerful videos to hit the net. I think this video needs to be dissected, analyzed, and then black folks need to look in the mirror and see where do we go from here after watching this video. Finally, white people keep it honest with us. And that's all we've been asking for the longest, and now we get it, and now you niggas want to act all outraged. Let's go.
If, you know, nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't.
Now that's kind of where I see niggas going, especially the conscious community. When you look at what was his name, Samir, what's the nigga, Samir something from the Black Panther Party, and then you watch Khalid Muhammad talk about killing white babies, and they wasn't gonna do it. But you have got to be honest. I know this is what you want, and yeah, this sounds good, but really think about this. Do white people look at us as a hate group? And the person in there that's talking about no sound, time them out for disrupting this service. Do they view black people as a hate group? You know? And like I keep telling you, on the outside looking in, we look crazy. We're people that kill its own, hate its own, run away from its own, beg for help, get help, hate the help that they get free shit, destroy the shit, you know, and still complain. Now, we're going to use complete logic with dealing with this topic. I want you all to think about this because we hear this all the time. I'm going to give you some names. T.I., Lil Boozy, Big Meech, right? Now, what do you say? What is the consensus from most people when you see their kids? When you see those three names I gave you, when you see those kids out and about trying to live the image of their fathers. When you see T.I.'s son pulling out guns and shit like that, talking about he pulling up and all this. When you see Lil Boozy's son running around here getting pulled over with weed and lean and pills and doing all this shit, talking all this gangster shit. When you see Big Meech, you know what I'm saying, walking around with BMF, doing all this shit as if he's his father, what do y'all say? You say fake thugs, cornballs, they faking it. You are nothing like your daddy. Have we heard that? Have we heard that? Fake gangsters, right? Have we heard that? Now, I want to ask you, if you're able to judge T.I.'s kids for who they are right now, and you can say you never lived the life of your fathers. Listen to me. You ain't never lived your daddy life. You're not even from the hood. You went to private schools. You were spoiled. You lived in a mansion your whole life. You never been to the trap. You never had to do any of these things that your father went through. You never did any of that shit. And black folks are quick to point that out. You see where I'm getting at? Why are you so selective in your critique? If you can critique those kids, T.I.'s son getting locked up, you say, man, you ain't never lived that life. Why are you trying to be like your father? You don't judge T.I.'s son like you judge T.I. You say T.I. is really from the ghetto. He did that shit. You didn't do that. So if you can say that these kids, Big Meech's son, never sold a kilo, why are you faking? You don't judge Big Meech's son by his father, right? Because with your logical mind, you can see that he ain't his father. Well, how come you don't do that same evaluation with white people? You haven't experienced slavery. And they haven't been slave masters. The people that you're encountering now have not been slave masters. Am I telling the truth? You judge T.I. kids, and the first thing you say, you ain't never lived a life your daddy lived, so you don't judge him like you judge his daddy. If that was the case, you would take T.I.'s kids, Boosie's kids, Lil Meech, you would take them as face value. You would call them coke dealers. You would call them thugs. But you don't see that in them. You can see that that's not them. So how are you so selective in your critique of white people? And some shit that you ain't went through, you're not going through, and some shit that these people that you're encountering haven't seen themselves or done. R. Kelly's got kids. Do you call his kids rapist? Because he is? In fact, R. Kelly kids denounce him. Let's talk heavy. We're gonna fuck your head up today with this. R. Kelly's daughter denounces him as a father. And we accept that and respect that. But white folks can't denounce their great-great-great-great-grandparents. How can we make some sense out of this situation? How are we picking and choosing? Because when they see you, they don't judge you off the people in the cotton fields because you ain't never went through it. They don't say you had a hard life. We haven't had a hard life. You know what a hard life is? When the sun is laying on your damn back, picking cotton till your fingers bleed. Living in a shanty with a bunch of musty hot niggas in Mississippi. I don't know if you ever been to Mississippi. Mississippi is a different type of heat. Summertime, Mississippi, no trees around. The closest thing to hell on earth. You want to make some racism up that ain't there. And that's what's holding you back. This invisible, racist, white cloud that you so-called are going out fighting against, that doesn't even know you exist because they're too busy enjoying America. You need to enjoy America because you could be in Nigeria somewhere. You could be in Mexico. Nigga. But again, we do not judge Big Meech, T.I., or Boosie kids when they out here acting a fucking fool, trying to mimic their father. First thing we do is we check them and say, you ain't nothing like your daddy. He did that. You didn't. We can see that, but you can't see that when it comes to white folks. Again, most of the time, your opportunities to elevate your life has not came from a black person. You get more help from the white community than anything going on in the black community. It's sad, but true. I know you don't want it to be true, but it is. And you're gonna hotep and freedom fight yourself out of aid and assistance. Because white folks is now keeping it real and they saying, fuck it, you on your own. I'm not gonna keep helping you niggas and you keep calling me a racist.
I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go.
Why are they not avoiding the Mexicans? That's what you asked, Chapo? Because the Mexicans are the new indoctrinated programmable people. The people coming across the border, very little to none as far as education-wise, they'll be the easiest families and generations to control. They're going to be forever traditional Democrats because they are our replacement. Because black people are waking up. Black people are moving up and waking up. So we have to be replaced. Those old comfortable niggas are about to die in the next 10, 15 years. And this new batch of Negroes is half and half now. There are more and more black men becoming more conservative by the day. And as they see the era in the traditional Christian, comfortable, traditional, programmed, democratic mindset, liberal niggas are starting to wake up and it's starting to fizzle out. And black folks are starting to ask questions. Before we never questioned it. Check blue is the thing to do. When you got people saying, what are you gonna do for my vote? What do we get? Tangibles. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Tangibles. A lot of people starting to see the night and day between being a Trump hater for 4 years and you got everything. You niggas was celebrating when he's gone. You got Biden, you're getting nothing, and you're suffering. Niggas are freeing their mind. And they're seeing it. Especially the black men. We are one vote that they know that's going to take some work to convince. Except for the old comfortable niggas. But they're about to fizzle out. They're fizzling out. So they have to bring in the illegal Mexicans, let them anchor in with kids. So those kids can say, we're here because of Biden and the Democrats, and if it wasn't for them, so you better be a Democrat for the rest of your life. And your kids better do that. That's going to be their new tradition. So Melvin and Cheryl fucked us over. And now we have to deal with the consequences. Only thing that can fix this shit that's going on in America is some common sense and some logic. But again, black folks were not prepared for this because they were so used to white people biting their tongue.
Just get away. because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed.
Hold on, I need to find this.
Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population, because unfortunately there's a high correlation between the density, and this is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon,
black man, super left, super liberal, he even says he ain't fucking with you niggas. He's not even fucking with you niggas. And he was pro everything you niggas do is you're a victim, and Trump is the worst and all this fuck shit. All this fuck shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up, because I want to show y'all another video of white people telling us the truth. Fuck you! I'm gonna get LASIK! Stop hurting my feelings! You know what? For that, you want to be funny? You want to be funny, huh? Now you're gonna have to deal with Family Amy.
I'm back, bitch. Tell him out.
Family Amy back, this time for celebration. That I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head, damn near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't Family Amy. Family Amy back, and these niggas still choosing. Still got that super soak, I'm talking good pussy. The head got better, pussy got fatter. Stupid tatty though, that's why these hoes can't stand them. Got my shit together and my money looking right. Pussy dripping good, your hair, yeah, it's still tight. With Family Amy, take your money one night and get a nigga back in one night. That right? I'ma show you what a 5-star look like. You want a 5-star, then pay a 5-star price. Now with Family Amy, that's a 5-star flight. Marriott Suite, we had a 5-star night. Get your shit together, that's a 5-star advice. BBS shining, that's a 5-star ice. Miss Family Amy live a 5-star life. Popping bottles all night. Welcome to the good life. Family Amy back, this time for celebration. That I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head, damn near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't Family Amy. Call me Family Amy, I can upgrade you. You got that check on Family Amy, I can break you. Ain't gotta wanna hit the pussy, I'ma make you. You got a girlfriend, nigga, I can take you. Wild one gone, baby, it's time for take you. You say your pussy fat, your pussy regulate, boo. You got a swimming pool, I got a lake view. Fuck around and dry all up in his lake, damn. I can take you, make you, and break you. She seem like a good girl, I would hate to. That's some shit that Family Amy can't relate to. Before I go through that, I'd rather just replace you. Bye-bye, now be gone, I'm straight, boo. Bye-bye, be gone, ain't finna chase you. Like some pencil on the paper, I erase you. That's why you got that dumb look up on your face, boo. Family Amy back, this time for celebration. Bet I still got the best head in the nation. Got a little better, young pussy got wetter. Still selling broke hoes, get your shit together. Pussy on ocean and it's flowing like Atlantic. Hit 'em with the head, damn near make 'em panic. These bitches can't stand me, but they nigga ain't complaining. You might be bad, bitch, promise you ain't Family Amy.
All right. So I was able to find this video because I've been meaning to show y'all this. This is Ben Shapiro on a panel with black people, you know what I'm saying, giving them the business because all niggas seem to think that everything is racism and they don't want to tie things to behavior. See, I don't think we prepared ourselves for actual conversation with white folks because they've been being so politically correct and handling us with white gloves, being very delicate with us.
How can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't...
Okay. So you got Tasha. She's getting in her body. Let's go. Let's bring it back. Because the guy walking down slow with niggas.
How can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't... You know what? Explain to me. You explain to me why black kids aren't graduating high school. Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why
13% of the black of the population in America is responsible for half of the murders. Yeah, I'd be scared of us too. I would be afraid of us too.
How can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't... You know what? Explain to me. You explain to me why black kids aren't graduating high school. Explain that one to me.
Explain Baltimore. Explain Baltimore why black people can't read in Baltimore. And most of the teachers are whites. So you want white people to educate you. They come over there. They're in danger trying to help your black ass. Your kids still don't come to school. They still come in there acting their ass and still don't know how to read. Explain.
Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible.
Say Baltimore is hell on earth part 2. Man, y'all remember that video I showed you of that boy in Baltimore? His mother, he got all the way to his senior year, and they say he got to start over. He got like a 0.03 grade point average. And she act like she didn't know. How can you blame white people for that? But niggas will find a way to.
Is not a driving factor in income inequality.
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't... You know what? Explain to me. You explain to me why black kids aren't graduating high school. Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons, not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison, is so high. Explain, if it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70%.
Oh! None of these motherfuckers was prepared for that. See, when you take racism out of the argument and you take history out of the argument, niggas have no argument. They just start windmilling at that point. Niggas start windmilling at that point. Personal attacks will start coming out after that point.
Why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the...
Look, here we go. Here go another one. Here go another one. They systematically made it that way, though, Jap. See what I'm saying? The educated excuse for the black community. The educated excuse. Sounds like a well-read Negro, huh? See, that's the shit we be talking about. You cannot articulate black bullshit. Call it black bullshit. They didn't systematically make these bitches systematically kick their legs open and let every nigga in the hood hit and try to figure out who the baby is then. And systematically load up the choppers and ride down the block looking for fucking Ray Ray. They didn't systematically do that.
High school. Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons, not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison, is so high. Explain, if it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70% in the same course of time that the civil rights movement has made such tremendous strides. Is America more racist now than it was in 1960? And if—
Thank you! You are not going to say America is just as racist as it was in 1960. Stop it.
Percent of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons, not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison, is so high. Explain, if it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70% in the same course of time that the civil rights movement has made such tremendous strides. Is America more racist now than it was in 1960? And if it is, please explain to me how that happened.
Woo! My man Scholar said Jewish attack mode activated. Oh my God! See, if you love a good debate, this is a good one. Because if black folks don't know nothing, they know how to make an excuse. Not deal with the issues, know how to duck, dodge, bob, and weave. If you take history and racism out of the argument, black folks have no argument. Let's go.
In your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse.
It makes no sense. I would give up on niggas too. I should give up on you niggas for letting these fuck ass niggas make videos about me and y'all don't support, but y'all support these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I should give up on niggas because all my enemies is black men. Not white men. I ain't even had a white man go at me yet. Just black men. The niggas I stand up for and defend.
And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off. Like I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist.
That's your reward for helping black people. And trust me, he's not lying because I see niggas do it all the time. I see niggas do it all the time. Niggas that get help from get white aid, get a grant, and still hate the cracker. Still talking like you were in slavery. You are nothing like your grandparents, your great-grandparents. You ain't go through shit. You had Nintendo, Jordans, and now you got an iPhone. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
That's just the facts.
That's the only outcome. It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white. It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying. Totally not trying. And there we go. You didn't.
So will black people ever prepare for this day when white people take the gloves off and start telling you about your motherfucking self? You wasn't ready for that day. You thought that they was gonna sit back and be politically correct and be scared to speak. Now they speaking. And we haven't came with a valid fucking argument that has nothing to do with history, systematic this, nothing like that. Checking our behavior because we don't have an argument.
Expect that today, did you? But those who don't want to focus on education, you just need to get away from them. Just get as much distance as you can. That's my recommendation. And I'm also really sick of seeing video after video of black Americans beating up non-black citizens. I realize it's anecdotal and it doesn't give me a full picture of what's happening. But every damn day I look on social media and there's some black person beating the shit out of some white person.
That's a fact. I mean, even the kids are beating up on old white people. The kids. And like, who taught you that? Who instilled this rage in you? Like, niggas got a lot of rage towards the beige and the white. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, where is it at? What? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Look, go get your kids, black woman.
And still in disbelief, an Anne Arundel County mom recovers after she says teens jumped her inside a McDonald's in front of her kids. And tonight she speaks only to WJZ.
Beat the chicken nuggets out of her ass.
WJZ is live. Kimberly Eaton has the woman's terrifying encounter inside that restaurant. Kimberly.
And Lynn, she says she didn't see it coming. The victim, now covered in bruises, thinks the teens were out looking for a fight and she just became the unsuspecting target.
Black eye, a busted lip, that's kind of going away. I have bruising under my chin.
From head to hips, Lindsay Green is covered in the black and blue evidence of a violent crime.
You can
Knock the McRib out of Karen, man.
actually see where they were stomping me on both sides.
Bruises where teenagers landed kicks and punches during an unprovoked attack inside this Glen Burnie McDonald's last Saturday night. Now the focus of a full-blown police investigation.
One person thought the other cut in front of them, and it just escalated from there.
A picture posted to Snapchat shows Green inside the restaurant. In the moments after, she says an adult woman accused her of cutting in line. Then it came to blows.
So as she's yelling at me, coming at me, the one girl comes up beside me and just punches me, and it literally escalates. Now,
we have plenty of shows where I'll show you, black people wilding out in fast food places. Y'all remember the burger joint? The bitch didn't get a barbecue sauce and they tore the whole place up. That was in New York. Come on.
Did that quick, that fast.
A sucker punch, then a full beatdown.
All these feet, feel all these fists. I mean, it wasn't like one child. It was a group of them.
Well, her 6- and 7-year-old children watched before other customers.
Now, after getting jumped by Brenda's kids, how do you think that this white woman should act when she's around black people? Should she be apprehensive? Should she avoid them? Would that be smart? Let's just put you in those shoes. If every time you go to a Mexican neighborhood, Mexicans jump you, rob you, and you're somewhere else and you happen to see Mexicans, would you not be apprehensive? Say Biden got a crime bill waiting on him soon. Yeah. Some niggas begging to go to jail.
Lifted both kids over the counter out of the fray.
Green says it was so crowded inside that she had no chance of just walking away. She says it was even difficult for police to get in and stop the attack.
The investigation is certainly ongoing with regard to other individuals who may be involved.
One teen already charged, but how and why Green became the target, she still doesn't know.
They were obviously looking for some kind of trouble.
All right. So, I mean, we got countless. I mean, we can go on World Star. Like I go on World Star and I find some shit. I go on World Star right now. I can just put in, you know what I'm saying, white woman attacks, white man attacks. Niggas is kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stop all that shit. Oh, they gunning us down. Well, you niggas don't want to be police officers. And then when you become police officers, you fuck your own brothers up. So shut up. Like, what is it that black people want? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because when it ain't no racism there, they gonna make it some racism. They gonna make it some racism, which leads me to today. Wow, we gonna really have to go in on what white people avoiding black people, and they got damn good reason. Even if a white person ain't racist, they gonna make you racist. Even if it ain't racism, niggas will make it up. Jussie Smollett, y'all. Jussie Smollett made up racism. Super chat. Let's get it. He want me to cook that perv. That's what I'm gonna do. I do it. Shout out Governor Game, man. He always coming through. Salute to you, Gov. Salute to the Gov. Oh, man. When it ain't no racism, black folks gonna make some racism. This right here was a big L for light skin. I have to apologize on behalf of the beige community for this nigga. But we still got smoke for Tay-Tay! Yeah, Tay-Tay. We still got smoke for you, Tay-Tay. We got smoke.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, man. So it ain't no racism, black folks gonna make some. And Jussie Smollett is the perfect example. He is everything that embodies the black woman. He is the single mother of three. Looking ass nigga. When things ain't going well, and you can't even find there's no racism around, black folks gonna find some racism. They gonna make up some racism. You know what I'm saying? And the Jussie Smollett shit was retarded. You know, and his speakers have came out. But before we get to that, let's start from the beginning on how this whole thing began before we get to his attackers.
Video from the Jussie Smollett hate crime case shows what appears to be a noose around the Empire actor's neck.
He went full-fledged with it. He did every bit of racism you could possibly do in one night on a motherfucker. The noose. When the fuck you niggas ever seen a noose that wasn't on TV? You ain't never seen a noose in your goddamn life. Cut it out, nigga.
This video from a Chicago police body camera was taken inside Smollett's home in January, at the time when he told police he was attacked. It's part of nearly 1,200 files, including more than 90 hours of footage, all newly released by the department. Adriana Diaz has the evidence that police say proves that the attack was actually a hoax.
He is like a star. He works on the show Empire.
Police body camera video shows the moment officers first arrived at Jussie Smollett's apartment.
So he gonna wear the noose all day. Nigga, Niggas just want to be victims. That's the thing. Niggas want to be victims, even when they're not.
After the actor claimed he'd been attacked. Smollett still has what appears to be a noose around his neck.
Do you want to take it off or anything? Yeah, I do. I just want to.
He don't even look like a goddamn. He don't even look like a nigga got beat down. He's standing up, talking and shit.
Smollett.
Okay, here you go. Jap, hold that beige L. I got it. I'm holding it. It's a big blow to the beige community here.
Told police he was assaulted by two masked men, yelling racist and homophobic slurs. For more than 3 weeks, at least 24 detectives searched for the two men and investigated Smollett's claims. They eventually reached this conclusion.
Smollett paid $3,500.
All right, hold on. Let me reset this real quick, y'all. It's freezing.
Ever before seen video from the Jussie Smollett hate crime case shows what police he was attacked.
He is like a star. He works on the show Empire.
Police body camera video shows the moment officers first arrived at Jussie Smollett's apartment after the actor claimed he'd been attacked. Smollett still has what appears to be a noose around his neck.
Do you want to take it off or anything? Yeah, I do. I just want to see.
Smollett told police he was assaulted by two masked men.
Yeah, Jussie, like I say, Jussie had the immunity of the Letterman community. You know what I'm saying? He got attacked by two Homer ashy foots. Them niggas is sick too. One of them just said he used to just go over Jussie's house and jerk off together. Fucking Gizzy.
Yelling racist and homophobic slurs. For more than 3 weeks, at least 24 detectives searched for the two men and investigated Smollett's claims.
So you just get nabbed in Chicago with. Nigga, I get harassed. Let me tell you something. When I wear that hat that says, hold on, let me get the hat real quick. Hold on. When I wear this hat, the Make the Bitch Great Again hat, people stop me in my tracks. Tell, oh, you voted for Trump? Oh, they read the hat. I'm like, yeah, I still voted for Trump, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So Chicago is super, super Democratic. You're not going to be walking around Chicago with a red Make America Great Again hat and people not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get fucked with everywhere you go. Wearing this hat, I get fucked with. You know what I'm saying? I was even wearing this hat driving one time. A motherfucker was looking at me funny at the light. You know what I'm saying? So make no mistake about it. Niggas is programmed to hate a red hat. So you're not going to be walking around Chicago. Before they even got to Jussie, they probably got fucked up. You know? Just keeping it 1,000. Let's go.
They eventually reached this conclusion.
Smollett paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process.
Police say Smollett paid brothers Abel and Ola Osendiro to stage the attack because he was angry over his salary.
Oh, where we going?
Newly released videos show the brothers on their way to the scene of the attack.
So what's going on here? Might be an arrest.
And their arrests.
Ashley Foot and them. They got them as soon as they came off the plane, huh?
At Chicago's O'Hare Airport, less than a month later, the brothers told police Smollett paid them to conduct the attack.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
Damn, man, this is a big L to the Blaze community, man. He say the Beige is down 1, Tay-Tays are down 2. All right.
Smollett, who's maintained his innocence, was arrested and later charged with 16 felony counts for lying to police, charges that were
16 felonies, bruh. 16. Y'all got to go to the original video, man. The power of the bussy. That's 16 felonies and then 6 days? You kidding me?
Later dropped by the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, stirring up massive protests. In March, we spoke to State Attorney Kim Fox, who
can't stand this Herman the Monster face ass bitch. She's a funny looking ass bitch. It's some type of cartoon she looked like. I forgot what that shit, the name of that. She is a funny ass cartoon looking motherfucker. She is a funny face motherfucker, man. She looked like a fucking baked potato head, nigga. You say Nickelodeon head looking ass. Planter's peanut head ass. Say dolphin face looking ass. Walt Disney World character looking ass. Planet of the Apes mouth head ass. God damn. What she look like? Beluga whale face looking ass. Brian from Family Guy looking ass. Treasure troll mouth looking ass. Yeah. Squidward head looking ass. Hootie in the Blowfish mouth looking ass. You know what I'm saying? Monsters Incorporated head ass. What y'all on, man? Alf, look, Alf! That's what it was! Alf looking ass. Alf with a wig looking ass. Some of you nasty niggas hitting that. I'm eating that from the bank. Fuck what he talking about. This good pussy under there. Mm-hmm. PT Cruiser head, look at that.
who defended the decision.
The nature of this case suggested that he was eligible for an alternative prosecution.
There's eligible.
That's right.
That's optional. You also could have moved forward and tried to go to trial with him.
We could have.
Shout out to Shorty right here, man. God damn. What are you from Egypt? Hotep? Yeah, she looked like a Teletubby. Head ass. Shout out to Shorty though. She's cooking them. She's cooking them. Yeah, man. But the jurors, oh my God, they was going in like this stupid motherfucker. Shout out to the real niggas.
Convicted actor Jussie Smollett for making up his story about being attacked on the streets of Chicago is speaking out today. He was actually the lone black juror on the case, and he's confident he made the right
nigga look like his name Leon. He sells cigarettes on 79th and Paxton.
decision because to him, Smollett's testimony made no sense.
The lone black juror on the Jussie Smollett trial is speaking out for the first time. In this exclusive interview with WLS-TV, Andre Hope says Smollett's claim that he was attacked in a hate crime by the Osundaro brothers simply made no sense.
2 o'clock in the morning, cold outside. When you just use your common sense as what's there, yeah, it just...
Yeah, that's a real Chicago nigga. We know how cold it is, especially where Jussie Smollett was living. He was living by the lake. You know what I'm saying? Right off of Michigan by all the hotels and Wacker Drive and all that shit. Nigga, it be cold as hell over there, nigga. Nigga, your lips will get frozen shut walking around down there, man. I used to work down there. Man, that shit used to suck. You get off the fucking train, because you can't park down there. Everybody take the train, whether you take the Metro or the CTA. Motherfucker, when you get over there, coming across them buildings, they call that shit the Hulk. This is Antarctica, nigga, in Chicago, nigga. You are not walking around there looking for gay people to beat up. I'm sorry.
It didn't add up.
No. Trinay, that subway that he went to, that subway is 24 hours. That is the only thing that's open over there. Not even the fucking 7-Elevens be open. But no, I think the 7-Eleven is open too. But that fucking, where that, because it's on Michigan Avenue. Where that fucking subway is at, that subway is open. Because if you're at the hotel, at the Westin Hotel, when the motherfucker stopped serving food, or you up at that the Swiss Hotel, motherfuckers always order from that subway over there.
Hope said one critical piece of evidence that convinced him Smollett made up the story was the noose, which police video showed Smollett leaving on his neck for cops to see.
As an African-American person, I'm not putting that noose back on at all.
The 63-year-old retired civil servant says he had never seen the TV show Empire and knew very little about Smollett before being selected to the jury.
I was shocked. I was completely shocked that I was even picked. At that point, I took it very seriously.
He says he was disappointed to see he was the only black person on the panel.
How can we say that?
They're going to say, oh, it was racism. It was racism.
This is a jury of your peers when there's only one African American. And there were plenty there. So you could have got.
He's just as white as he is black. You know what I'm saying? Jussie Smollett is just as white as he is black. Look at the other Smollets.
2, 3, 4. African Americans can handle the truth too, and we can give an impartial judgment on a case.
And while he has no doubts about Smollett's guilt, he's still left with one lingering mystery.
I still have not figured out a motive to why this had to even happen.
Because niggas cannot just perform, you know what I'm saying, and take the harsh criticisms, or maybe you're not that good. They always got to attribute everything to race. And Jussie Smollett is half white. If you see his mother is a little Jewish lady. Looks like she bakes cookies. You know, makes pies. So stop it. Shout out to his sister, because his sister's fine.
Star.
Smollett is awaiting his sentencing. He could.
Damn, he fucked it up for the beige community. Get your beige ass off the screen, nigga. Fucking it up for us, man. Got us looking like idiots. Fuck is wrong with you? You know? And it's real hard to judge half-breeds too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted him to go to jail so bad, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted Jussie Smollett locked up. I wanted him locked up, man. We couldn't get him, man. We couldn't get him, man. I wanted him to feel what that county was about.
TV star Jussie Smollett was patted down and processed just like any other criminal about to be locked up in Cook County Jail. And we know this because there are video and audio recordings of the whole thing, including one sheriff's officer who was heard reassuring.
Why did I want him locked up? Because he's a part of the problem. He's with the feminist community, and he deserved to be made an example out of, nigga. He took resources from real crimes in the city and had all these detectives working on this goddamn lie. The detectives could have been out there solving real crimes. He needed to feel the steel, nigga. If it was me, they would have did my black ass in. I'm sorry, beige ass in.
Smollett, he is in safe hands. Authorities taking that unusual step after Smollett suggested he might not be safe while in jail.
I am not suicidal.
Smollett's post-sentencing outburst as he was taken to jail was witnessed by millions. What happened next is only being seen now. A team of sheriff's deputies escorted Smollett to jail in what looked like the opening scene of a prison movie. Full video and audio from a pair of body-worn cameras obtained.
See, they gotta have the cameras rolling because this nigga will say anything is racist. You gotta have the cameras rolling on these race-baited motherfuckers, man. Oh, y'all. So y'all just call, y'all going in. Okay. Y'all gonna call me Jap or Smollett? Jap or Lion? Okay. That's something for you niggas, man. I'll make you niggas.
By the I-team tonight under a Freedom of Information filing.
Step over.
Just minutes from imposition of his 150-day sentence for lying about a hate crime he made up and staged, Smollett is searched and then led through a long tunnel between court and jail by deputies who say they do this on occasion.
Mr. Smollett, we're the ERT team, emergency response team. We handle all the high-profile guys. We had R. Kelly when he was here.
The fact that
we had R. Kelly down here. Colin Kaepernick. I'm done. Niggas gonna take my face and put on Kaepernick's motherfucking jersey. I know that's coming. I know you trolls, nigga. I know how you get down.
he had made false accusations against people in the past.
I'm telling you niggas now, we're gonna have a real fucking problem if you put my fucking face on a Jussie Smollett body, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really get mad, man. Don't you fucking do it, man. I already see where this is going. Y'all stop it.
And being a high-profile target, those two components of the situation, I think, would have documented this type of video and audio recording of the events.
Former Deputy U.S. Marshal Ed Farrell has arrested hundreds of criminal suspects, but tonight says having audio of how Smollett was treated is important.
You're documenting both sides, audio and visual, which gives a better recording to the public to ensure that they have transparency with what transpired.
Put his ass in the jail, funky nigga.
At one point, the entourage guarding Smollett stops and orders oncoming.
You gon' argue and articulate yourself into your own oppression. Nigga, you supposed to be kicking it, trying to motherfucking get you a Grammy or an Oscar or something, nigga. Or a Grammy with your fake singing ass. But you just want to continue to be the gay Tupac.
Employees to get out of the way.
Over to the side. All the way over to the side. All the way over. Out of this hallway.
The video ends in a cell, Smollett being given his jail wardrobe.
It's like extra large pants and also an extra large shirt.
Body cams to record prisoner transports is not typical. A spokesman for the Cook County Sheriff tonight says they use appropriate safety and security measures, suggesting that cameras work.
They had to do the body cam because this nigga will say y'all treated him and he'd have a lawsuit against y'all ass. They were protecting themselves for that one. But we had to talk about this because, again, black folks at this point are making up racism as they go. And we got to really break it down. Jussie Smollett's attackers have came out and broke down the whole shit, and they're finally speaking. They're finally speaking. I believe they was granted some type of immunity to where they were able to testify on Jussie and not go to jail for as an accessory to this staged hate crime. Because I'm damn sure not going to jail for Jussie. I'm telling. You gotta go, nigga. I'm not going to jail for the Letterman community, bro.
Look, our beautiful bench. This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked him. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made
So it ain't no racism, niggas gonna make some. Told you niggas ain't shit, man.
Made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the dot. We had no phones because he did not want.
And what Jussie did was take away the argument for the people who actually experience racism. Yeah. Church, check in. Listen, if you like this exclusive content, make sure you go over to Patreon, become a member, and you're going to have unlimited access to all my banned from YouTube content, banned from the public. People cannot take this heat. We dropping straight heat, straight fire. You know how we do. Follow me on all social media platforms. The link is in the description. Again, join the Patreon. It starts as low as $5. Join. Peace.